It is a split session across global markets, and the divergence tells an important story. Welcome to MTRS_Market Pulse. Here is your complete Forex market briefing for August 6th. Currency markets are being driven by a complex mix of central bank policy, geopolitical risk, and shifting growth expectations. Let us break it all down. Here is a snapshot of how the major currency pairs are trading today. Euro to US dollar is trading at 1.15, gaining 0.08% on the session. The world's most traded pair is driven by ECB versus Fed rate differentials. Currency markets are reacting to oil prices plunge and Europe's markets rally after Trump calls off Iran strikes, The Guardian. Pound sterling to US dollar is trading at 1.35, gaining 0.04% on the session. Sterling is highly sensitive to UK inflation data and Bank of England rate guidance. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, rumbles Bitcoin by what's moving markets. US dollar to Japanese yen is trading at 157.86, gaining 0.11% on the session. Dollar yen tracks the US-Japan rate differential and Bank of Japan intervention risk. Equity markets are responding to reports that 7 investments to hold as markets grapple with the latest inflation scare, Business Insider. USD SGD is trading at 0.7800, losing 0.01% on the session. The Singapore dollar reflects Asian FX sentiment, trade flows, and MAS monetary policy. Currency markets are reacting to oil prices plunge and Europe's markets rally after Trump calls off Iran strikes, The Guardian. Australian dollar to US dollar is trading at 0.7044, losing 0.03% on the session. The Aussie dollar closely tracks commodity prices, especially iron ore, and Chinese growth signals. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, rumbles Bitcoin by what's moving markets. US dollar to Chinese yuan is trading at 0.1484, gaining 0.24% on the session. The onshore yuan reflects PBOC daily fixings, US-China trade dynamics, and capital flow controls. Equity markets are responding to reports that 7 investments to hold as markets grapple with the latest inflation scare, Business Insider. US dollar to Indian rupee is trading at 95.22, gaining 0.13% on the session. The Indian rupee tracks RBI monetary policy, FII and FPI capital flows, and US-India interest rate differentials. Currency markets are reacting to oil prices plunge and Europe's markets rally after Trump calls off Iran strikes, The Guardian. Now let us look at the macro forces behind today's currency moves. On the geopolitical front, traders are reacting to news that oil prices plunge and Europe's markets rally after Trump calls off Iran strikes, The Guardian. This is adding a risk premium across energy markets and supporting safe haven demand. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, rumbles Bitcoin by what's moving markets. Rate expectations remain the single most powerful macro driver for equities and currencies right now. Investor sentiment is being shaped by NASDAQ, RE-chip stocks snap back after market sell-off, Amazon, Apple move on earnings late, Investors Business Daily. Currency markets are reacting to oil prices plunge and Europe's markets rally after Trump calls off Iran strikes, The Guardian. Our near-term view on US dollar to Chinese yuan. US dollar to Chinese yuan is in a consolidation phase, a pattern that can precede a significant directional break. Watch the $0.1514 resistance and $0.1454 support as the boundaries of the current range. Currency markets can move fast and unexpectedly. Central bank surprises, geopolitical shocks, and data prints are the key risks to monitor. Let us close with the key events and catalysts on our radar. Keep a close eye on central bank speakers and rate commentary, and key economic data releases. Any one of these could be the catalyst that defines the next major directional move. Thousands of investors rely on our daily briefings to cut through the noise. If you are finding value here, please like this video and subscribe. It directly helps us keep producing this content every day. Leave a comment with your market view. We feature the sharpest takes in future videos. That wraps up today's coverage from MTRS_Market Pulse. This content is for educational purposes only, not financial advice. Always do your own research. Stay disciplined, and we will see you tomorrow. That is your Forex briefing from MTRS_Market Pulse. Subscribe for daily currency coverage.